Morning folks, I just thought I'd do a little video for the Eclipse. What you're looking at here is the car journey to my final resting point to take my photos. I'll just play this on. Sorry, a bit shaky. I was in the road was in a bad condition, but you can see how I was getting a bit stuck for time because I was held up a bit by traffic, and so I came to this little lane which gets narrower and narrower, and believe it or not, I came across two ramblers walking. So I stopped and said good evening. So time was of the essence here as I sort of get down to the hill. I got to the point where I had a lot of sea, but the sun was behind me as such, and I would have lost it a lot quicker. So I pushed on a bit into the country, hoping to get to a hilltop. And as you'll see as I come out a bit later on, I find a nice sweet spot to take the pictures. Now I've got a Hoya HMC filter. It's a good quality filter actually, 67mm for the P900. Which I used. So I set up rather hastily. There's the two ramblers. Get out of my way, you stupid people. Yes. Hello. Sorry, there's no sound on this camera. It's because I tend to swear a lot when I'm driving. Well, I say swear a lot, under my breath, as it were. But I tend to incriminate myself if it is audio, so I just keep it off. So not much longer now, so you get there. A bit bumpy. I must admit I wasn't really happy about the fauna and whacking against the cars. I was taking it rather easy. Here we go. I'm going to turn around in a sec. Look at that lovely sunshine there. It looks massive on the dash cam, I must admit. So just going to park up. Guess I should have played a spot of music. I had the audio on or something. So just give you guys an idea. I'll quit this one, and there's the first shot. But what I'll do is I'll show you the. I'll show the next video up. Let's have a look at this. Bang. So there's me setting up the tripod. You can see the time there. It's 1947. It's me in the shadow. I did try some of the time lapse, but it was not too great. I've got the filter on there. As I said, I'll show you the photos. That's one of the first ones I took. Let me just pull this up a minute. There. That's the filter I used. It's in reverse, which is good. So that means I'm in reverse. And go to the next one. This is roughly about 8 o'clock. So if I zoom in there, what I was looking at here was to see if I could see any topography from the moon. On to the next one. It's a cracking shot. That filter did an excellent job, I have to say. You just see along the line there. It's a bit rippled. Next one. This one looks a bit more defined regarding any along there. It's unbelievable. You couldn't see this with the naked eye, obviously. If you even with sunglasses on, you wouldn't see this. This filter did an excellent job. Highly recommend it. I think it's about £28. I just bought that for this. My wife just went, yeah, okay. You know, I could have spent it in the pub, couldn't I? Right, this one looks better. Look, you see some ridges. Yeah. Couldn't see any sunspots though. Why is that? Why, I don't know. Why wouldn't I see any sunspots? Yep. I suppose I could pull up on Google Maps where I was actually situated in Cornwall. Yeah. Not too bad. Cracking shot then. That's just. Oh, this is obviously the start, the very start of it. Sorry, I've got these around the wrong way. I should have started off with this, shouldn't I? Really? Yeah. But yeah. Well, that would, as the, I guess, as it gets further ingress as the sun is moving away or setting. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's probably. So I didn't really bother with the time lapse stuff because this is clearly evidence that it's the moon's clipping the sun, or what we think is the moon. Cracking. Look at this. Okay, so we've got some defined sort of topography there, perhaps. No sunspots. I'm not sure if the filter would take them out. I'm sure it wouldn't. I know they had sunspots in the States, had 3 of them as such, but nothing here. I can't explain why that is. Perhaps it's because we're looking at the other side of it. I don't know. Okay, so there we are. So back to, I think I've got my video still playing. Yep. Oh, there I am. Look, there I am. Busily working away to try and get the shot. Sorry, but the quality of this is not great. It's a dash cam after all. Yep. As you can see, time is of the essence because this shadow here, oh, we've just gone back to the beginning. The shadow here actually creeps up. You can see it's starting to creep. There's the tree line is coming. So that's sort of like 1951. It's a clock. Yeah, so I got there in the end. Oh, quick smoke. Here we go. It's amazing. I didn't realise my dash cam was still running because I still had the ignition on. I had some music playing in the background from the car. Yeah. It's a nice little driving slot here. Coming along back to Plymouth towards Saltash. Just thought I'd give it a bit of a blast. There's a lovely few little sections here. Yes, get out of my way. Absolutely love it. Absolutely handles sublimely the Astra VXR. It's a great car. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah. Camera's sort of shuddering slightly because it's I'm in the VXR mode and the suspension is really tight. Oh, watch this idiot. Brake. Why brake, mate? It's only a small bend. Get out of my way. Have it. Lovely. Yeah. A bit later on as motorbike screaming past me. It's really nice. Speed cameras everywhere. Push it on a bit. Yeah, this wasn't a bad little jaunt. Again, another speed camera there. See? Terrible. Speed cameras everywhere. Holiday makers. Yes. Holiday makers. More holiday makers. So the next video, the next one, you see the bike. Yes. So we come up to here. Come to, I think this is called Foot Roundabout. Roadworks everywhere. Terrible. Come at 10 to 9. I've got to say the biker was pretty good because he knew I was going to take the car, so he held back and waited. He didn't bully his way through, so I blitzed it down here. I'm not going to say the speed. I'll just count the white lines. Look at the camera shaking. There he goes. Now he has to ease off now because otherwise he's going to make the bend. So I thought, okay, all right. Then he starts to indicate. So I thought, okay. Then I flash him in. Go on, there's the flash. Go on then, mate. Go on then. Lovely. Nice bit of riding, mate. So anyway, get back to the photos again. Enough of that stupid. All pretty nice. So that filter was a really good buy, I think. Yeah. Well, I hope this brightened up your morning at least. Okay, folks. Catch you later.